We have the Softail Slim now already for a few weeks, so by now it is definitely time to talk about our blend modifications. I think today is actually one of the cooler days we've been riding so far. It's the middle of August. It's cold today. We actually got the first rain in like probably over 2 months, and it cooled down significantly. But just with the entire wildfire situation, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. But with that, like, we already have in mind that winter is coming, and winter for us is modification time. So we're talking about step by step on what kind of things we want to do to the Slim. And one of the first things we definitely will have to do is the exhaust. So you can see right now, right there, our exhaust right now is still in chrome and stock. She doesn't sound like a Harley yet. We definitely have to change that, and actually reordered the Vents and Hands eliminators, the slip-ons. And they also arrived just a few days ago, but in the wrong color. So we don't want to keep them in chrome. We want to actually black them out so that the slip-ons here are black, not chrome. And with the black slip-ons, they're going to sound way better. By the way, we're going to have a video going to go online where we are going to try to put them on ourselves. It's going to be interesting, going to be fun. It's the first time we ever do that. So definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notifications so that you're not going to miss this probably super hilarious video. But with the slip-ons being black, we cannot keep the rest of the pipes there in chrome. So what we decided to do is we ordered black heat shields, so they just clip on basically on top of that, which is a very easy way to black it out. Pretty good. We already have the heat shield at home, but because we want to wait on the exhaust, like on the slip-ons, we don't want to install them just yet. We probably have to wait until the end of August until the slip-ons arrive. Kind of frustrating, but you know, with COVID these days, everything is kind of backordered. It's gonna be fine. He just doesn't sound like a Harley till then. But yeah, that for sure is one of the first things we want to do. And then probably one of the second things we want to do is on the left hand side, you see there a little bit the primary cover. That's right now is like a brushed stainless, brushed chrome look. We don't like it. I mean, if you guys know our iron, like, we are definitely fans of the all blacked out look, which means this cover has to go. This cover has to become black. But for the primary cover, we would have to change a couple of fluids. Apparently, that's what we found out, what they told us. So what we're going to do is we wait on this cover until we winterize it, and then as soon as it's ready for the service, we just ask them to do it at the same time. So the Harley dealership will help us with that. Just because we don't even want to worry about like, where do we have to dispose the fluids? Do we get the right fluids? It's, yeah. Living in an apartment, not having our own garage. Yeah, that's one of the things where we then don't want to mess around with it. Probably are going to do is change out the seat. The seat right now is also just a stock seat. I mean, I think the Slim is pretty much as stock as it gets right now. But we want to change out the seat to something a little bit more comfortable. Just with a little bit more back support, lump support, let's put it this way. We don't know really yet which ones we want to get because we don't really want to have a two-up. Nor, like, I mean, the supplements are pretty much like the to-go-tos, I guess, but we kind of don't really like the look of those too much for the Slim. So we're just still browsing and checking out what we can find out there. By the way, if you have any suggestions or ideas, let me know. Leave your comment down below because that will be super freaking helpful. Then for the lights, yeah, we're going to switch into LEDs. I mean, duh. We already did that with the iron here, and we definitely want to do it with the Slim. For the LEDs, the halogens, at least the indicators actually, because the front head main light is already LED on the new Slim, which is so bright, it's so good. But the indicators also have to become LEDs, period. And then we also want to switch out the lenses, like the yellow lenses on the front and the red ones on the back with smoked ones. So that's like nice and sharp and clean, and they're pretty much going to be the same ones we have on the iron. And they do fit, which is very, very handy. What else are we planning on doing to the Softail Slim? One thing that we're probably also going to do rather sooner than later is actually cruise control. The Softail Slim doesn't come with a cruise control as a basic thing, so we would have to add it on later. And what we actually didn't know is that you actually can't do that, first of all. So it's apparently about like $500 and such to add the function of a cruise control on it. And that honestly for us sounds pretty amazing. The iron, I mean, obviously doesn't have cruise control, but we test rode a couple of bikes before that had it, and we can just see how good it could be. I mean, especially like when we drove cross country. Cruise control would have been amazing just to relax the right hand a little sometimes. And that is something we definitely want to also let the professionals do. So we might do it at the same time as we add the primary cover, just because then our bike is already in service anyways at Harley Davidson here in Kelowna, and then they can do it right there and then. One thing we might even like add still this year are actually heated cribs. Like, I mean, both Andy and I will love to ride as long as we can get. So every extra day we can get out of the season, we will do everything we can to make it happen. And heated cribs might just make it a little bit more comfortable, especially on the colder days. Or if we start riding early in the morning or late at night, at least the little fingers are not falling off because they're freezing up. But we're still looking into those because we have no freaking idea which ones we want to get yet. Oh, and then one thing too, because I mean, neither the iron nor the Slim actually are considered touring bikes or anything like that. That means music would be a luxury item. So especially on longer trips, it would be nice just to have a couple of tunes to cruise up to. So we probably will add a couple of speakers on there. So we just have a little bit of tunes, really. Music. I mean, that's the point of speakers. And for the speakers too, if you guys have any suggestions, or if you can let me know what you did on your bikes too, and just a little bit of music without adding it to the helmet, let me know in the comments down below, because it will be freaking amazing and super helpful just to see what's actually already working out there. Like, these are definitely the first modifications that we want to do to her, and then we probably just keep rolling. I'm not sure if we're going to change out the stainless steel levers there for the clutch and the brake, and maybe the mirrors, like turn up like fully black step by step. Not sure. Potentially, maybe. And I'm pretty sure we come across many other ideas of what we can do to her, but these are our main sources, like our main goals right now. Okay, anyways, we are now at Best Buy. I'm going to maybe buy some extra GoPro equipment. Anyways, we're at the mall right now, just enjoying our sunny afternoon. See if we can find some neat little things to buy. And then we're heading back home and are shooting the next video. It's gonna be a busy day. Anyways, if you haven't done it yet, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Until then, ride safe and see you soon. Bye.